Hello everyone. These are three simple questions from Leetcode DP section. This series is House Robber series. We have three questions. So the first question is: you are given an array representing the amount of money in each house, and we could rob such that no two adjacent houses are broken. If we rob from two consecutive houses, then police will get informed. So we need to find the maximum amount we can rob without alerting the police. So for example, the first test case, we are given this. So if we choose this, then we cannot choose this, so we need to go from here to here. Now if we choose this one, we cannot choose this one, so we have reached the end. So one possible answer is 4. Now instead of choosing this, if we have chosen this, then we have value 2. Now we cannot choose this, so we can choose this. Now it has value 3. So in this example, the maximum amount we can drop is 4. Now another case. Now in this case, if we choose 1, then we can go here, then we can go here. Maximum amount becomes 6. Now if we choose from 5, we can choose 5, then 1, which also gives us 6. So answer for this question is 6. So what is the logic behind this? This is a very simple question. Like we can, if this is the array a2 a3 a3 so this is the question. So we can form a DP in which we will store our solution, which will have values d1, d2, d3 up to dn. So what we will do is we will assign d1 to a1 and d2 to a2. So what it will do is it will initialize the first two values that we can choose from. For example, our DP will be a1, a2. Now the third value will be, so now we are at the third index, we are here, so we can choose, we have come from here, or we have come from here without only with value this, or you can say like from a1 we could go to a3. When we go to a3 from a1, we will have our money a1 plus a3. But if we went through a2, then we will only have a2 amount of money, because we cannot drop this one. So this will have dp of I minus 2, which is this one previous, plus ai, or we would have chosen the previous value, this one, which is this one. So we can take the maximum of both these values and we will proceed till n. Then dp of n minus 1 will store our answer. So the code is very simple. We take a DP, we initialize the first two elements, then we just iterate over n and we store our answer in DP. And this is problem 1. Now in the second problem, it is given that in this the houses are arranged in a circle, and we cannot, as we cannot rob from two adjacent houses. This is somewhat trickier. Like first the houses were like this, like so that we can drop here or here, here or here, or if it was odd, then it would have been this. So but now in this case the houses are somewhat like this. So here in this case we could have dropped from 1 3 5, but now we cannot drop from 1 3 and 5 because 1 and 5 are neighbors. So what will be the maximum answer? So if we see, if we try to break this problem, it is same as 1 2 3 1 and 2 3 1 5. If we carefully observe that if we start from index 1, then we cannot choose last index, right? So we have only we can consider elements only till the last second element. So that, so if we begin from 1, so this is one case, and if we begin from 2, we can choose the last element, right? So and we cannot choose the first element, so from second till last element. These are the two cases, and we know how to solve this in a linear manner as it was done in the previous question, the same approach. And we will take the maximum of both these cases, and that will be a result. So the code will be similar one, but in this I've just changed that array into an array list and computed for both of these arrays and written the maximum of both cases. So this was another easy question. Now we have the third type of it, in which it is given that the houses are in a form of binary tree, and we need to find the maximum amount of money that can be robbed, and it is given that we cannot broke into two linked houses. So if this is 0 2 3 4 6 7, so we cannot break into two linked houses. If we choose 1, we cannot choose 2 and 3, so we need to choose 4 5 6 7, or else if we choose 2 and 3, we would have, so in that case if we choose 2 and 3, these values cannot be chosen, and in this case we will pass on this to the grandchildren of these values. So if we see the main idea between each of the tree node is we consider the root value and pass on the function to the great, what they are called, grandchild nodes, or if you pass on to this node, it will pass on to its grandchild nodes. So writing this in code is very easy, and we can store it in a DP to memorize it, so we don't get an TLE, and we do not compute the same operations again and again. So this is a very simple function. If our root is null, we return 0. If we have already computed the value, we just return it from the map. Or else, if for a particular value, if these are some nodes, if we are at this, so we need to either go from here to here, or we can go from here and here. So if left of our root is not null, we can go to the children of our left child, means the grandchildren of our root on the left side, and also if the right is not null, we can go on to the grandchildren onto the right side. And similarly, and in this case we can add this value of root, right? So our first variable is ans answer, so in this we will store the sum of this. Now the another case is if we don't consider this and we consider this two and their grandchildren, then in that case we will pass on this raw function to our left child, right child, and we'll take the maximum of both these values and we'll output our answer. So these were the three variants of house robber on Leetcode. They are pretty simple. If you find any question or any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you.